Hi everyone, it's Gail and it's Scrappy Saturday. We are going to clean up some scraps on my table. Fall they happen to be, but yeah, we're just going to get a little of that done. So let's say hi and hugs to Kathleen, Annette, Tammy, and Shauna. Thank you so much for watching and for your kind comments. Okay, so I wanted to show you these. Let's move this sewing machine for a minute. I finished these up. These are some fall covers. I'm super excited. I used the leaf stitch and they're really cute. I'm happy with how they turned out. This one and this one. So, yes, they're the same, but they're going to have different innards. So that's good. Okay, so I'm going to set that there. Then the other thing I was going to show you is I do have a couple of kits that are sort of at the ready here. This one, Raggedy journal cover. And then I think this is a Joey Card Maker digital. Is it? No, I don't. I think it feels Joey-ish to me. Yes, it seems to be. So that'll be fun. More, instead of fall leaves, a little more fruitish, for lack of a better word. So that one, and then I have this one that I don't know how fall it is really. It's more, this one's more bees, but it's very, it's very fall color-ish. So that might fit into my fall plan too. So I did grab those out of my kits that are somewhat ready. Okay. So just wanted to catch up on that. Now what we're going to do is Scrappy wise, first thing we're going to do is we're just going to sew these corner scraps that were cut off as we did these journal covers yesterday. So all I do is I try and get the right side up. That's the right side. So I'm going to put that down. I'm going to kind of go every other one if I can. So I'm just going to do a zigzag down these, and we're going to just make these so that they will go on the edge of a page or whatever we want them to do. They could jazz up a belly band if we wanted. I'm going to just turn that a little bit if I can. And we're just going to put this guy down here. And I just keep adding. And it's a great way to use up these corners, I have found. Just keep adding them in. And you just keep going until you use up all your scraps. Is the objective. I should have done a leaf print. I didn't think about it. Or leaf stitch, but that's okay. I've got the leaf stitch on the covers themselves. So and as you can see, I'm just placing them willy-nilly, no real plan, just getting them down. That one, I think I'll go that way. Then I'll show you what they'll look like kind of down the side of a page. I'm sure you've seen them in journals I've done before, but it's a good way to just use up your scraps. And because we did 3 journals inside and out, we have an even number of leftovers, which is nice. Let's turn you a little bit. And boom, we have used up scraps, made something usable for our journals. It's the best. So, clip our threads, get rid of the sewing machine, and I'm gonna grab my other scraps. Okay. So what this will be is like on a page, we would just kind of put this down the edge like so. Cute, huh? Yeah. Or, you know, you could have like a belly band and we could use it to embellish that. Yeah. Whatever we want, but I will keep this with those covers because those are going to go with that. Cool. Okay, so now I had all these scraps that I found these are scraps of masterboard, so we can do something with those for sure. I had this piece of straw paper and it's a little bit bent and stuff, so I thought maybe I would just collage on this with some of the scraps. Okay, so I think what I want to do first is just kind of pull out, because I had 3 bags of scraps. I mean, that's a little ridiculous. This, I don't know, these are as much papers as anything. These are labels. Oh, here's why I had this in my, okay. Oh my gosh. There they are. I was looking for these for last Wednesday, and I knew I had some of these. Oh, well. Okay, well, that's good to know where those are. Okay, yeah, lots of scraps here. Lots of scraps happening. Okay. You know, the big papers can just keep those. But let's get the scraps out. Okay, here's a bunch of scraps. You know, just one bag of scraps would be just fine. Okay, these are all things to use, but yeah, but not scraps. So, okay. There's that one, and so that's big papers. If we need something, we can grab out of there. This looks like all scraps to me. Yeah, some of them are bigger scraps, but all scraps nonetheless. Okay, so I'm going to say we have that extra bag. All right, and then this, yeah, it's big papers, but it's also scraps. So a little getting organized at the beginning will be helpful. Okay, so what do we have here? These are all Joey scraps. Scraps. Oh, a couple pieces of lace. That's fun. And then papers, empty packages. Oh yeah, these are all beautiful. Yeah, those are all Joey's. Joey Card Maker is who I'm talking about. Okay, I'm happy to have the papers too. Ooh, look at those. Not sure where that came from, but that's cool. Okay, but these are full papers, so they're going to go in this bag. Okay, that empty bag. Okay, I'm going to slide all my scraps over here. And we're going to do this. Okay, I'm going to need my glue pages, which I've got quite a mess. Maybe I can use up these glue pages too, because I've been using them over and over and they're just kind of a big old mess. Glue stick. Okay. I think we're ready. Probably going to need my ruler to tear pieces too. Let's just tear this guy into some pieces. Just gonna do all four corners with this. Maybe we'll put one in the middle and then we'll have that one all used up. So yeah, a bit of collaging today, just to get these scraps usable. So, how's everybody doing? Are you good? Is everybody staying cool? I know it's been hot. We've had a couple cool days, but now it's supposed to get hot again. So they say. And so I have to tell you, I have a fun day today. My daughter Amy and her youngest Katie, they're coming. Katie's going to get her senior pictures taken here in Helena. And as it turns out, the first place she's going to get them taken is the Archie Bray Foundation is what it's called. And it's like the Clay Arts Guild is based there, and it's, you know, it's pottery and such. And that's where her mama got her senior pictures taken. So I think that's so much fun. And her first session, she's going to get taken with Alfie, and then go from there. So they're going to go to our fairgrounds too, I guess, is the other place that they're going to go. Let's use up some of these ones at Joey's so that we can. So there's another empty sack. Good, I always need sacks. So this is actually really good for the back of something. So I think I'll save that for that. Oh, these are so basically these are the pieces from the cover page. Yep. So, but it's usable, and it's ink that I've used, so I think it's kind of smart to use these bits. And here. Okay. So I think I'll tear the different designs. I can keep that together, but this one, where's my little pages? There they are. Yeah, I'm feeling the need to tidy up my glue pages. I know, I'm so weird, aren't I? With all my organizational needs. Oh, I just can't help it. It's how I roll. Yeah, so Amy and Kitty are going to be here for dinner, so Mike's just busy thinking. I think we're going to have chicken nuggets, tots, and a vegetable. Let's see, here's another one. Maybe just go. I think it'd be quicker to cut this. Yep, we'll use that. Could use this. You know, in the effort not to waste a thing, I just always keep these cover sheets and try and tear them up and use them. I don't think that's going to tear very well. Okay, so there's that one, and then there's this one also. So, yeah, so that's today's activity. I'm going to try and get several videos done, though, before they get here. And so that will be good. Yeah, get to work tomorrow on my altered book. And then I have another project that I want to do before I get into fall, but I've got fall kind of everywhere, so there's that. I don't know that I want... I'm going to save these, I think, for at least most of them. The people ones I will save for after I've cut it up. But I can use that. And I could use also this floral one, I think. I just don't want the cat or the people, because otherwise they might get chopped if I cut this, when I cut this up. Okay, so there we go there. That pile is pretty good. And so I want to kind of mix those in with some other stuff. Just kind of looking for some colors that'll go well. I think down here I have some. How about that? And this might be good. Let's just gonna tear this down this way and get that on there. Okay, I'm gonna put this right down here, I think. Okay. Doesn't quite fit. put that there. I'm going very symmetrical, aren't I? Okay, this right here. Okay, and then maybe I'll go there with that one. So I'm going to want to put that there and tear this off. Okay. No shortage of glue pages, so I'm not going to be precious with them. I have been, because I've enjoyed using this catalog. This was from my friend Siri, and I've enjoyed just thinking of her when I used it. Okay, there's that. And then maybe we'll put a piece over here. Okay, and we'll put that there, and then let's tear it off about here. Okay. Okay. Let's put this over here. I don't know if I want to cut this up now or wait till I'm working on the journals and seeing what I need. You know what I mean? Oh, that would be good there. It's always kind of interesting working with the angles. Yeah, but we can just put that right there. Okay, oh my gosh, that fits perfect. Love it. Had a lovely visit with my daughter Maddie's mom today, Joni, and it was so sweet because she said how it's been, I was saying it's just been such a blessing having Maddie here, that he's just such a delightful kid, and it's just we feel very blessed. And she said, you know, Mom, it's been a blessing for us to have him far away and know you're there. So after I stopped crying, oh, this is one of my splatter papers, guys. I love them. And the fall ones that I have in my shop, I think you'd enjoy them too. They are really fun. Oh, whilst I'm talking self-promotion, sort of, I don't do it a lot. Like, I'm not one of those channels that says, please like, subscribe, and all of that stuff. I think I'm going to put one across there. Maddie and I were chatting, and I told him, I said, next year in 2026, I will have been on YouTube for 10 years. Unbelievable to me. It really is unbelievable. And he said, oh, Nana, well, maybe you'll reach 100,000 subscribers. And I said, yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. And he said, well, let's look at your analytics. Well, I never look at those things, but so anyway, we went over to YouTube Studio, and he found out, and I had no idea, but he found out that 28% of the people who watch my channel are not subscribed to my channel. So that would help me a lot. Like if you're looking for something to do to support what I do here, I would love it if you subscribed to my channel. If you've been watching me and just haven't done that, it would be great. Yeah, I was kind of shocked. You know, nearly 30% of the people that watch this channel have not subscribed. Isn't that crazy? So anyway, please subscribe if you haven't. Oh, I can't put that there. That's right like that. Yeah. So anyway, that was interesting to find out. So, yeah, because I got to do something. Well, you know, a giveaway is kind of a no-brainer, but if you have ideas of what we could do to celebrate 10 years on YouTube, let me know. Because I think that would be fun. Let's see. There's not a lot of green in here. It's all orange, isn't it? Is this piece big enough? None of my pieces are big enough to go right there. Ew, what's this? This is cool. This is just a little, I'm going to put that there. Why not? So yeah. Interesting, huh? I just never look at those analytics things because I don't, you know, I don't really do this for that, you know, but I would love to have a big reason to celebrate. That would be fun. Or a big way to celebrate, I guess is what I mean. You know, to be able to say it's been 10 years is kind of amazing. First of all, it's been amazing that I've been retired for 10 years, but then, yeah, just kind of started YouTube as something I thought would be kind of fun to do. And then here we are, still going. That kind of goes that way. I'm going to do it like that. Okay, I need something for across there. I see I have this. Kind of just stands out a bit too much. It's too much. I'd like something longer. In all this pile of scraps, there has to be something. That's not too bad. I'd like something a little oranger, though. Oh, look at this. Joey saves the day, as per usual. Okay. Let's see. Guess I'll just go like this. Boom. And done. Okay, so there's a big master board. So that I'll just cut up into whatever we want. Tags, journal cards, pockets, belly bands, whatever. I'm going to put it with this one. And then we've got some to play with there. Okay, I wanted to do, where is it? There it is. No, that's not it either. Well, look, I've got some got some bits here. Where is that envelope that Mike saved for me? Here it is. I thought this would be such a fun pocket. Okay, let's do, okay, and then we'll just collage it. Okay, so what do I want to do here? I want, that's not going to cover that up totally, so I don't like that. I think I'm just going to do a nice pocket. And we'll save that for, I don't know what. Okay, so I need to put something there. And so what would we like back there? We could do some of this. Gosh, that is the perfect size too. So let's do that. I think I'm actually just going to wrap that around. It's not like I can't print out another one of those if I want to, is it? So this is going to go in the envelope just so that there's something to look at. Behind. I always get myself so sticky doing this. Yuck. Okay, and we'll just fold that over. Oh, let's fold it over better. There we go. Okay. So that's good. Let's get a little wipe here to get my fingers all, ew, they were icky. Okay, what fun things do we have for on the outside of this? I think I might do that. So give that a little room to maybe fold over. All my itty bitty scraps here. And then I can fold it around too. So just like that. Okay. Yeah, okay, great. Oops. Coordination left me for a second there. Oh my goodness, Gail gouged out my glue. It's so funny how just a flat piece of paper, if you catch it just right on the corner, it'll do that to you. Okay, let's just get this down, and we want it all the way up there. Now I'm gonna just cut the corners so we can fold over and fold in, as it were. Okay, good. What else do we have? Oh, this is a Christmas one. That in my Christmas scraps. Oh, here's a little, there's a little something. Could go there. Or do I want to just go? I think I'll use it on the, this is actually, I think this is scrapbook paper, so it's a little bit thicker than I would normally choose, but okay, so there's that. Christmas and Christmas. Oh, here's a good piece. Put those with the Christmas. I must have had a Christmas one going at the same time, kind of. That's nice. So let's just care of that. Using up the scraps, people. We're using up the scraps. Okay. And got some more of this. Maybe I'll put that there. I'm going to put it over on this side here. And of course, we're going to glue that shut here once we get finished. Okay, and then we need some little bits. Could just do that. Gosh, we've got the garbage today, and the garbage man's making quite a racket out there. You're not coming through to my basement, are you? That's good. And then just a little something right there. What do we have? What do we have? Christmas, Christmas. Christmas, Christmas. Get those out of our way. I might just flip that around there. Okay. I could actually play with this all afternoon, so you're going to have to say, okay, that's enough, Gail. I probably should eat lunch at some point. Okay, so there's that, but I want to put something across there so that, let's just do that. Oh, this is scrapbook paper too, but it's very thin. Okay, we're just gonna pop that on the edge. Perfect. Okay, now I'm gonna hope that this will punch because it is a little bit wet, but hopefully. Alrighty then, and a little glue along the edge. Okay, and we have ourselves a pocket. Well, I'll worry about distressing it, putting the, actually, I think this one, never mind, I'm going to do it now. I want to see what it looks like. Yeah, that's nice. And I want to do right here. Okay, cool. Alrighty then, we did that. So that can go over in the done pile. How we doing time-wise? Well, we've got about 20 minutes, which is good. Let's get rid of some glue papers. Okay, what else do we want to do? Should we go ahead and do a wraparound pocket? You know, as per usual, we'll need all sorts of stuff for these journals coming up, so might as well. All right, let's do this one. I would like to do one with a little more green. What if we put that right in the middle? I might give it a little extra to go around over the top. Yeah, I think this might be a scrapbook paper too, but like I say, very thin. Working okay for collage, so that's all we need. Okay. Put that in the middle, and then there'll be some on either side. Oops. Okay, well, I guess this is going to be the top now. Doesn't matter, does it? Okay. That's going that way. Now, on the other sides, we could use... shall I just do that? I guess I will. Then we'll have this stuff to decorate one day. I've got kind of a pile of things to decorate. I guess I should. I think I'll go this way. Might as well not use all of that. But yeah, decorating is not the focus today. Today, the focus is using up scraps. Okay, and we'll do one over here. I'm gonna have to print off some more of those fall splatter pages. They are really nice to have for various things. Collage being one of them. Okay. Okay, so this is going to fold like so. And we're going to take a little clip out of here. Maybe. Ugh. That was a tough one for this little punch. Okay. Okay, so there is that. That'll go, just in case you didn't know, that'll go around there like that, and needs to be decorated more. But we can do that. We're using up scraps today. Okay, what else do I have? We already did those. You know, I've got this thing hanging out that was in this catalog, and it's kind of cool. It's like right there, it's envelope, but here not. And I was thinking maybe some sort of a like a wraparound or something. So I think I might want coffee dyed or writable paper there, which I can almost do with that. Scrapping, using up a scrap. Okay, so I think I'm gonna take a strip off of this. Can always use a little strip. And we'll go ahead and put that on. Okay. Oh, gouged on the corner. It's all right, we'll use it up. Okay. And we're going to just line this up right here. And then I'm going to fold it over. Make a nice edge there. Didn't quite get to the top, did I? Well, that's all right. Okay, have this. Let's just go ahead and use that. Down at the bottom. So there, that can be written on. Yep, I thought I had that a little long. Okay, and then the envelope we can do whatever with, and the other side we can do whatever with. And so this that will be, you know, actually I think I would put this in as a page. Actually, I'm going to cut that a little bit. Okay, I don't know where that went. Oh, it's still on there. Okay, and then that is 8.5. Nice. So this can go into something. Okay, I don't know. Am I gonna have 10 minutes? Well, I guess get going then, huh? Got these. Several of those don't quite fit, do they? What else do we have? That's nice. We just fold that around. I'm going to put that on there. Got a little tear here that I'm trying not to make worse. Well, I think that's going to stick. Okay, so I'm going to put that here, like so. Wrap this around, which is great because that was perforated. It's like for ordering or something. So good to have paper around that. Okay, so we did that. I'm going to need something at the bottom here. And then we've got these two kind of strips to do. That's Christmas again. Christmas, you're really messing up what I'm trying to do here. Oh man, that is perfect right there. Okay. That wasn't the piece I was looking for. I was looking for a little strap, but we'll take it when it shows up. I think I'm going to put it at the bottom because I could see putting a focal point here. Okay, I'm going to have to get a little bit of that off, but not too bad. Okay, we'll finish this piece and then we'll be done for today. Won't be the last time we address this scrap pile though, because there is a lot in here. Oh. I'm going to put that one there. I don't know. For whatever reason, I like the more plain. And you could write on it, so there's that. Okay. Now, where did I see? There's one. I think I'll put that down there. I kind of like this tear, moisten, and seal. Thank you for your order. I'm going to leave it. I don't know. I just think it's kind of fun. Okay, so there is that covered up. Okay, and we just have this. I don't think I would mind having this there. I don't mind that. Oh. I was like, that doesn't feel right. Okay, and then we're going to, I'm going to cut off some on the edge too. Okay. Okay. Just line that baby up. There, and then I'm going to put this across the bottom because we've got a little space there. Ah, get off of me. I'm so sticky. So sticky. Put that there. And then I need something across here, and I've got this. So I think I'll use that. Okay. So, and we have that across there. Okay, so this, what I think I will do is just kind of go over it with my scorched timber. Alrighty then, so we have a piece to go in a signature. Opens up that way for writing, but then this side we can tuck stuff in there and then decorate this. A little bit of white. I have a feeling I'll be using the scorched timber a lot in fall journals. I didn't have it last year, I don't think. Okay, cool. Well, let's take a look at what we got done today. And yeah, and call it a Scrappy Saturday. So this is the piece we just did. We've got the wraparound pocket. It's going to just wrap around the page. We've got just a regular pocket. And then we've got our master board with on straw paper. So there you have it. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. I hope you had a grateful day. Be kind always. We will see you in the next video. Bye.